Hi, I'm Himanshi. You're watching the Quint's rolling coverage on the results of 4 state assembly elections. Now, here we have our dashboard where you can track the results of all the 4 states which went to polls. Mizoram results will be out tomorrow. Now, joining me is my colleague Ishwar. Ishwar and I, we travel to Rajasthan and we'll discuss the numbers. So, Ishwar, can you just give us a broad outline of what the numbers look like right now?
Currently, the numbers have stabilized in the favor of the BJP with a lead in over 110 seats, with the Congress having stabilized itself and is currently fluctuating, in fact, between 70 to 75 seats. So, it looks like the leads have stabilized in favor of the Saffron Party. Meanwhile, the independents and smaller regional parties have managed quite a good number this time, with the figures fluctuating between 15 to 17 seats. So, the independents, the rebels, the regional parties have performed quite well. Absolutely, they can be the kingmakers, but even if that happens with the kind of tally that we are seeing for the Congress, it looks highly unlikely. So it looks like a BJP sweep in the state right now.
Okay, now that we were talking about the Congress, you travel to some constituencies where we have the Sachin Pilot impact, and then there's this overall talk around Gehlot, who on whose face the election was fought. So, what is the general outtake for these two leaders from these elections?
Well, if you talk about Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot right now, he has a comfortable lead in his constituency of Sardarpura with over 19,000 votes. He started to win from there, so he is quite stable when it comes to winning his seat. But now, if the Congress is not coming back to power, it remains to be seen as to what is going to be his role in the party next. Because if you remember, he was touted to be the Congress chief and for a very big role in the party. If you look at the current results and Congress's loss in this election, and if you compare the figures to the previous elections, the Congress has not lost as badly as it did in the previous elections. So that leaves a question as to what next with Gehlot. Now, is he going to be kept focused on Rajasthan, or is he going to get a national role like his former deputy Sachin Pilot? Now, with his constituency, what's happening is he is fluctuating constantly. He is leading and trailing. In 2018, he won with a massive margin of 54,000 votes. But even after 12 rounds of counting right now, he has been fluctuating. Only in the past 1 hour or so, he has managed to take a lead of about over 14,000 votes. Otherwise, he was constantly either leading or trailing with a margin of between 4 to 5,000 votes with BJP's former MLA from the seat as well, Ajit Mehta. Now that also leaves a question, what next with Pilot, because his dream to become the chief minister seems to be even more far-fetched now with the way the BJP is performing as well. And as we talk about the current CM and the former deputy CM, what do you think about Vasundhara Raje and Baba Balaknath, who are touted to be the front runners for the CM post in BJP, because BJP has managed the sweep without declaring a chief ministerial candidate this time?
Yeah, I think in the run-up to the polls also, if we see how the BJP's campaign shaped, Vasundhara Raje, who is arguably one of the tallest leaders in the state, if there's somebody who comes close to being a mass leader in Rajasthan from the BJP, it's her. But she was completely sidelined. She did not participate in the statewide Parivartan Yatra. There were reports after reports coming in that there is a rift between her and the High Command, and yet nobody thought it fit to just come out and clarify, or she wasn't projected as the CM face. In fact, at one point, the political analysts were saying that the BJP might as well lose Rajasthan because they are not projecting Vasundhara Raje as the CM candidate. But as things stand today, the BJP has managed or is looking like, they're set for a comfortable victory. In that sense, of course, there's this big question as to what next for Vasundhara Raje, because I think even, in the run-up to the polls, her best shot was that the BJP only manages a sleek majority, so that eventually it comes down to who has the hold on MLAs and who can, pull together a large number of people to form the government. But I don't think it will come to that now. So she will really have to sit and contemplate if she wants to continue with the BJP despite not being made the CM, if that's the case. And if she decides to leave, what next for her? Will she make a third party in the state, because it's a bipolar state in the sense that there's only BJP and Congress in the state. state politics. But as we've discussed before, it's very difficult for BJP leaders to survive outside the party fold. We've seen that happen to leaders like Uma Bharti, Madan Lal Khurana, so many people who just left and then they couldn't survive. So that is it for Vasundhara Raje. I think we'll all have to sit and see what she does next. A very surprising entry to the state politics now is that of Baba Balaknath. He is an MP from Alwar and is now, he contested from the Tijara assembly seat, which is also in Alwar. Now Balaknath is being looked at, or he is popularly called the Yogi of Rajasthan. So we know his style of politics. I mean, there's very little to be said there. In a very surprising turn of events, in the exit polls after Ashok Gehlot, he was the second most, the second choice to be most popular choice for the CM of Rajasthan. So in that sense, what is the BJP's motive, or what could it be with introducing a figure like that? Because we've seen over the years, politics in Rajasthan is not as communal. So is this BJP's attempt to sort of, get that Hindutva pitch going in Rajasthan to stop this revolving door trend where the incumbents are voted out each year? Because, let's hypothetically think that they do get Raje as the CM face. Then next year, you can just expect that in the next term, Congress will come back. Then again, BJP will come back. At least that's what we've been seeing for the past 3 decades. So probably to put a stop on that trend of voting out the incumbent, BJP wants to change how the state politics usually functions, and Balaknath can be a big, factor there. But let's see how the day progresses and what exactly happens, where the final tallies rest.